everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I want to tell you something real quick, y'all. I had a downline come in recently in the Exitus Elite, and he was one of those people, and I've had it happen so many times, so I'm going to mention this, that have sat back and watched for years, can quote me from a video from 3 years ago, and has never said a comment, or has never reached out to me, or ever called me. And then one day just finally says, click, you know what, today's that day. I'm going to come into this business. Came into G1000 recently, y'all. And he had posted on his timeline, I think we had talked about it or something, I watched one of my videos, how people are always watching you even when you don't realize that you're being watched, and that while you're putting content out there, you'll be surprised at how many people don't say anything. Well, he was one of those people, y'all. And I have learned time and time again, more than likely, right now at this moment, somebody is watching this video and they have never said a word, never put a comment, maybe never put a like, have watched a lot of my videos, and you're still not jumping into this business. And I'm asking you, what are you waiting on, y'all? To be honest, if I had to pick any one business that I know that I could put people in and not have to worry about it, don't matter who they are, it could be family, friends, from school, anybody, y'all. And I'm somebody that really, I don't look at those type of people to come in my business. I've always understood and believed that the online business is going to be made by strangers. I understand that, y'all. That's the God's honest truth. But the point is, I could put anybody in this knowing I don't have to worry about anything happening because the owner is an absolutely incredible owner. You're not going to find a better business than this one. Y'all, listen, I've been free from a job now for 7 years. Half my son's life, this is him at 14 right here, y'all. When I got free from a job, that's how old he was. This was that same month, y'all. It was May of 2015. And I want you to understand that has been life-changing for both of us, me and my little boy. I can't stress enough to you. But getting into the right vehicle, y'all, and then believing in that business, getting seen, getting heard, getting over your hangups, and making it a routine is what's going to change your life. And if you're going to do that, don't do that in some business that's going to be $20 or $30, or you're not sure about the owner or who the owner is. It's the business is here, it might be gone tomorrow. Y'all, I can tell you, I quit putting myself into those situations where even if I knew I'd make money in that business, I didn't trust the owner, or I was more concerned that my downline would get hurt. And to be honest, y'all, if that happens once, I think that's okay. You're learning. You're brand new to online business or whatever. You're learning, right? So it's going to teach you something. But if you take your people to another business and it happens again, you got to quit saying it's the other people's fault or it's the owner's fault. It's your fault. That's why an 8-year-old business that is managed absolutely better than any other business I've ever seen is why I am still here in 2022 using it as a primary business. And some of y'all are sitting around wondering, when's this next business going to come or whatever? And why? Why, if I was looking something else, y'all, seriously, why would I have 300 videos, over 300 videos for Exitus Elite? Ain't that crazy, y'all? 300 plus videos for one company so far in the last 7 years, and still smiling from ear to ear doing the same business because, honestly, y'all, I know that this is the one that you should be in. This is the one that can change your life. I'm telling you, being number one in the world in the business that was $33 commissions, and I was getting 300 to 350 members a month, and I'm still making about $4,000 a month at the most, working my tail off, getting away from that and getting to a vehicle that the average is $1,000 commission from the whole company, and has been that way for 7, almost 8 years now. There's a huge difference. Huge difference. The leads aren't the same. The members aren't the same. The quality of the system's not the same. And that makes the world of difference, y'all. That's why I'm with Exitus Elite. I am actually going to show you a couple things about Exitus Elite, but I'm going to do a real general. I'm not going to make this a long video at all. I've been sick the last few days, and my voice is kind of sounding like it wants to give out on me. So this is my 3-generation bonus training. You're going to get that when you come into the business with us. I'm going to put your first member in for you to G1000 to G2000. We're going to get you qualified so that every person that you put in is going to be your person and your commission, so you are set and good to go. So I'm not even going to accept an your first pass up at the $1,000, $2,000 level. And to be honest, y'all, those are the levels you want to come into it. If you come into the lower levels, you can still upgrade, obviously, and you don't punish for it because you just pay the difference in between it. But at the same time, what's going to really hurt you more than anything is going to be what's called overrides. So let's say that you came in, I'm at G2000. you're at the G100. Let's say you came in at G100, right? And your first downline that comes in is going to come in at the G1000. What's going to happen is you're going to make $100. The other 900 is going to go to me. Now, if they went to G2000, which there's a 90% chance that they'll come into those two over the others, then you'll make $100, and I literally make $1,900. And because of this, Exitus Elite is designed so that the highest quality pages, everything that we have that comes at the G2000 at the highest level, is also given to the G100 person, which in your case would be you, because they realize that every person you show this to, there's such a high percentage that they're going to come at the highest level. So why would we want to hold you back for promoting? And what's sad, y'all, is you're actually going to have downline joining you that believe in the business more than you do. I can't do that, man. I lead by example. I have always been that way. I am not somebody who's going to tell somebody to do something without doing it first myself. I've always go big in my businesses. I can't sit here and let money go past me at $1,000 or $2,000. It can't happen. This is all I do for a living. So I know that this company's the right kind of business for me. The pages are absolutely beautiful, y'all. These are all really good pages. The owner does an incredible job at managing the systems itself, doing updates. We've had some recently, as a matter of fact, this week since I was sick. But there's nothing about this system that you won't be impressed about. That's for sure. Now, this is what's called Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. I give this to you, plus you give this to your downline to help them. So I'm showing proofs of income. I make my own artwork, y'all. This is it right here. I got a bunch of them. I'm going to show you some of this new stuff that I've updated just on this page. And somebody gets this just for going through and being a lead. And I tell you to do the same thing. If anybody gives something like this just for being a lead, can you imagine what's going to happen with the training system and things of that nature, y'all? It's going to be a great way of branding you in the process by using these same pages. $1,000 transferred. Here's a couple of, I just cherry picked a couple of them. September 15th, this is $2,500, and the 13th, another $250. So it was at $2,750 in 2 days. This is me making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Exitus Elite commissions are $1,000 commissions almost always, y'all. Here's a $500 one. I wanted to put this here because I want y'all to realize I don't get many 500s or 250 to 100s, to be honest. But if somebody did want to come 500 and they needed to use some proofs of income, well, there's you one right here. I did put that in there as well. This is recent, y'all. $1,941. That's $2,000 that's been sent to the bank. Another $1,000 a day. This is me making just a lot of $1,000 commissions showing this. And this is all yours, y'all. You get by giving, plain and simple. Here's one right here. This is 4,003. That was 4,000 in 3 hours. I remember that day. $2,000 days right here. 17,000 in 30 days right here. 40,000 in 30 days. 31,000 in 13 days. And I blew this one up a little bit bigger. I made 50 leads from off of this post right here, showing some of my $1,000 commissions that came in. So I just wanted to show y'all. And this is what, January 17th, 18th, and 19th. So this is 17th, 18th, and 19th, just 3 days. That's $4,500. And again, you could use these proofs of income. Even it has my name right here. It's very little. It has only seen it one time right here, so this is pretty awesome. So I'm trying to give you information that you could use. I got training here. I explain stuff in here, why I do things like I do. Facebook posting, Facebook notes, Facebook scripts. Man, this thing's long. I can tell you. These are actual ad bodies. There's Craigslist down here. There's a bunch. What do you call headlines right here, and some locations. So anyhow, y'all, what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to show you the page. This is my 3 generation. Let me do this real quick. I'm updating it as well. So this is the actual training itself that you're going to get a bonus for coming into the system. But this is actually the sales page that I've put together for my team. And you're more than welcome to use this if you like, which we got awesome pages in Exitus Elite as well. But I do update the video, I feel like, and what I do is I try to see, and this is my own personal page, to see how it works and if it's converting or not. And if it doesn't, or if I feel like the old one does better, I'll change things of that nature. But it's a right pretty page, y'all. This is actually me showing my downline making $5,000 in his first week. Me and him were both on the leaderboard. I was showing that, indicating it, something like that. I'll put your first member in for you at the G1000, G2000, 3 generation plus the sales page. and me welcome and congratulate people. Now, this is what I'm actually going to do the business, this video on is right here, y'all. This is going to be exactly. And the reason I like to use this is because in the video itself, I actually use the exact same thing so they'll have a chance to follow along in the process, okay? So what do you need to know about Exitus Elite, y'all? Here's all the great things right here. We have the best comp plan ever, awesome one-up, ridiculously low admin fee. A lot of one-ups, y'all, that have mimicked us. They do some things still differently, and I'm kind of glad they do. I've seen them mimic us to the point where they literally copy the entire page and only change one word out the whole page. That's crazy, to see that stuff. But I guess they're mimicking us because of how awesome Exitus Elite is. There's no other way about it, y'all. 8 years and still growing like crazy. But usually what they'll do is they'll charge every time you make a commission. They'll take some of that cut for it. Here, it doesn't happen that way. As a matter of fact, I am going to take 2 seconds. Let me see if I can't do a search here. All right. There we go. Blow this up right here, y'all. So, all these $1,000 commissions right here, y'all. I want you to understand that what is actually happening is I am making 100% of this commission every time. So, not this one, a part of this goes to Exitus Elite. A part of this goes, a part of this goes. Because the next thing I'm going to tell y'all, man, you start making commissions like these, do you really want to be giving up all that commissions going up to, to Exitus Elite when you could pay just a one-time fee? And at the G1000, what is it? It's not even not even one third of what a one commission would be. And at the G2000, it's what, 1/5 of what the actual commission would be for just one person. So we're much better to go this route than to be sitting there trying to take a cut off of each and every one of them. So to me personally, I would much rather go this route and and let the whole commission stay with us. So the admin fee is really low, is what I'm trying to say. We get paid immediately, 100% commissions every time. We get to pick how you want to get paid. We have sales pages, the entire system for every level. Again, if you came into G100 and your downline came into G1000, G2000, then you're only going to make $100. The rest is going to be an override. But because 90% chance of people coming at the $1,000 level or higher comes in this business, what they're actually doing is they're going to give everybody G100, 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000 level all the exact same capture pages, excuse me, and options so that they can use those, even at your G100s, your downline. They went out and got somebody else because they used the best quality pages that we have. We don't want to limit somebody just because they came in at G100 because there's such a high chance that you're going to make really good overrides from this in the first place. So it's being strategic in the first place, y'all, and allowing these people to make as much money as they can by using the best quality pages itself. You can completely run your business by your phone. Yeah, when you sign up, literally, by the time that you're done with the first page, your link is already ready. Only thing you have to do, y'all, is put your merchants inside. In other words, how do you want to get paid? I do debit, credit card, Cash App, Google Pay, Western Union, are the choices I give people. You could do Stripe, Zelle. You could do, it doesn't matter, y'all. It's entirely up to you, whatever way you want to get, to get paid. It's your choice. But all you do is set that up in the back office. Your link's already ready, and bam, you can start getting out to people right then and there. So when I'm done with this video today, I'm actually going to the lake house. We're going to go spend the next this weekend. It's going to be 70 plus today, y'all. So I'm looking forward to that. And by going there, I could just do my business with just my cell phone. So if somebody contact me saying, "Hey, I'm ready to come into this business," sure, absolutely, because you have everything you need to run this business because it's extremely organized and it does a great job for you. So we have autoresponder emails that are effective. Paul Stevenson works on these things all the time, y'all. He tries to update things. He keeps a real close tab on what Yahoo's allowing, any kind of new keyword changes and stuff like that. These trigger words that you have to watch out for emails. If you use the same emails for 5 years, you realize they don't work like they used to because emails evolve. A lot of things evolve in online business, social media, things of that nature. Well, email is a big part of it. So you really got to stay on, and Paul does an excellent job with that. Autoresponder emails, you can click in the back office and see exactly what they are. You can even send them to Aweber Get Response as well if you want to integrate that into your emails. We have weekly webinars Wednesdays for members and or leads. That is awesome. Paul Stevenson actually controls these himself. Lately, haven't been doing every Wednesday, and that's kind of been good because when you do them on a regular basis every Wednesday, the numbers start dropping down. People start taking it for granted, and Paul don't want that. He wants to have good live webinars with lots of people, so he cut back a little bit, and I think that's really helped. This Wednesday will be a webinar. Today's February 11th. So this Wednesday coming up would actually have a webinar. So if you joined in, I would highly suggest you checking out the webinar and seeing all the new changes and things that are coming. Paul's one of those people, he'll tell you what he's got in mind, ask us what we think about it, and then we'll go from there, just like we did the VSL page update recently. That was really us in the webinars that came up with that conclusion of what we wanted to have done, and he did it. It's awesome. We have an awesome back office access to lead and member information, y'all. I could go back to July 31st of 2016 and show you the very first lead I got. Were they an active lead? Did they go? Did they buy anything? Did they become a member? Are they a member now? Did they upgrade over the years? Anything like that? I have got complete access to that. Does an excellent job for a lead system itself. You could even use our capture pages, redirect them to somewhere else, and use that lead system for your leads now. And when I'm ready to leave, y'all, if I ever decide to leave Exitus Elite for whatever the reason may be, you can download all your leads and take them with you. I mean, these are your leads. It does what it's supposed to do. We have lower and upper levels from $100 to $2,000. Again, y'all, the 1,000 is a sweet spot. The reason why, in my opinion, it's been so sweet for so long, we only had the G2000 since March, so it's been less than a year now. But the fact that $1,000 is cheap enough that if somebody wants to come into the business, they can do it. But at the same time, every time they get an email saying they made $1,000, look, I've only did a search for, I could have typed in 2,000 or 500 or whatever. I just wanted to show you. So you've got money. You received $1,000 is why this is showing this right here. But the reason why it's such a sweet spot is because people that want to do it can do it. Yet every time they get an email like this saying they made $1,000, it's life-changing income for a lot of people. So it's real important that's that sweet spot. Secondly, it doesn't take a lot of people, y'all, to make incredible income when it comes into Exitus Elite. What used to be me working my butt off getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day, I don't even care. All I'm looking for is the right kind of people that know I believe in the business, that want to join this business in the system, because I'd rather do this and have 4 leads a day, and then at the end of the week have 3 people ready to do the business, 2 that's doing it right now, and a third one to get the money right, and that's $8,000 to $10,000 to $12,000, and that's just at the G1000 level, not including the G2000. So y'all, it's just a smart business, and one that you can really enjoy and be proud of. That's got a big part of it as well. I enjoy what I do for sure. Upper gives you the lower levels, commissions, training, and override. So what does that mean, y'all? It means that once you come in, let's say the G2000, the 1000, the 500, the 250, and the 100, all those commissions come with it, all the training comes with it, and all the overrides come with it. And that's what I was telling about earlier. If you're a G100 and somebody came at G2000, if you were, then you lose that 1900. You do not want to be in that situation. Try to get yourself positioned to make this income, not lose any of it. The company never holds our money ever. This is pretty awesome right here, y'all. Now, the reason why I put this, Exitus Elite, even though as much as I love the company and talk about Paul Stevenson in all my videos over all these years, y'all, I've never had a dime that Paul Stevenson's given me directly. I don't get paid by Paul Stevenson. I don't get paid by Exitus Elite. We pick how we want to get paid. We get paid immediately. It's person to person, right? And by doing that, it takes all the stress off the company. So Exitus Elite, working on its 8th year in business, has no stress. If FTC came along, we even have our lawyer, Scott Warren. He actually comes on the webinars every once in a while and talks about some of the things that he's noticed. FTC, if you paid the admin fee, right, it's the only money Exitus Elite makes. They didn't get anything because they had to still buy the package. So Scott Warren's like, well, let's do something to make them happy for this, right? So what do? We made hubs so that whatever admin fee that they paid for, or membership fee, whatever you want to call it, is going to now be including training. So this is training that they get, not including what comes with the packages itself, but just for the hubs itself, so that they will have access to training, even if they didn't go any further and buy packages. And the FTC is so happy with that. And that's exactly what we're doing, y'all. So really good job managing the business. But at the same time, y'all, the company never pays us, and by not doing so, they ain't got to worry about some merchant that they have issues with, like used to be years ago with PayPal that wouldn't pay us, from a company or whatever, and then put the company in the ground, like I've seen several times years ago. We don't have any issues like that, y'all, and that's priceless. This is worldwide. If they can pay you, they can do this business. Most quality system I have ever used. We have an awesome leaderboard. This helps push you and let you and your downline see the money that is being made here. I would suggest clicking down below and watching my little webinar thing, video where I explain the business. And the reason why is I actually show the leaderboard. And I think a leaderboard is good for letting people know that money is being made here, that it's not just one person making money. Usually, a lot of times you might see that inside of a company. So it's really sweet that that have that ability. But not only just the leaderboard, it kind of motivates people. If you ever get yourself on a leaderboard, you're proud of yourself. You want to stay there. It makes you work harder. I remember that really had a big thing for me. Just seeing my name on the leaderboard when I first started online business. And the actual Facebook group, I think, kind of serves the same thing because you get to walk in and see how many people are making commissions and $1,000, $2,000 commissions. And if somebody came at G100, they're really going to wake up and realize how much money is being made here. And I think that's a big part of it as well. Let's see here. This has literally word for word, copy and paste training, no gray areas. We have access to the owner directly and support team manager. Paul Stevenson's son, Jacob, does an incredible job. He's the actual manager of support. Does it way better. I have left number one in the world in businesses that I left because the support wasn't there to help us. If you ain't got that, you ain't got no business. And I'm not giving out refunds because of something stupid like that, because they couldn't get something to work or something. I'm not giving back refunds because I'm not going to be part of that business. I'm done with them. So that's why Exitus Elite to me, man, it's just, it takes away all the headaches. All I got to do is just let go, let people connect with me, and then this company has got my back. And Paul Stevenson, y'all, he'd be more likely to pick the phone up and call you, or you call him, than to actually text inside of a Facebook group. The man is old school. He'd rather talk to you on the phone. You can tell he's just as excited about the business today as he was years ago. Last time I talked to him on the phone, he was more excited sounding than I was, to be honest, because he's always got new things, man. I remember one time he said, "This is the worst Exitus Elite would ever be." And that was great then. And what he was saying is it's only going to get better. And I think it's awesome to have an owner who thinks that way, y'all. We have a Facebook support group with happy and active members. This is very important. I was just explaining it to you. If lower levels upgrade, they just pay the difference. That's a big one right there. So you can come in at G500, go to G2000, pay the $1,500 difference, and pay the difference between the admin fee, and you're not punished anything, and then you're good to go, y'all. So that's what that means. The best owner I have ever worked with, point blank, period, y'all. So what I would highly suggest you doing, y'all, even though I've been with this company now for 6 years, I can tell you this. If I had to pick one business to put my time into and say, this is one that can make my life change, it's Exitus Elite. If I was somebody brand new, the only thing I wish I could have done, I think when I was younger, I had to mature into it. When you get into the higher tickets, y'all, you lose a lot of the stupid mess that goes with the small businesses. And to me, I think it's just taking away a lot of those headaches. Even Paul Stevenson has acknowledged that. We've even talked about that before, about how the quality is people who are so much higher when you get into the higher levels as well. And that's why so many people, look at Exitus the way they do. So now I'm going to cover one last thing, y'all. And I can tell you this. This is February. This is in 2015. This is the actual month I got free from the job, May 7, 2015. I have been home for literally half my son's life, y'all. This is him right now. He's 14 years old. And I will tell you, if I had to pick one business, and I said already, to make sure that this would happen again, and if I was to make that path of freedom with one business, it's Exitus Elite. And I keep telling y'all that for the longest, and 300 plus videos for a reason, knowing that I ain't got to worry about anybody getting hurt, that this, the business is going to make me money. The quality's always going to be there. Paul's always got our back. I've got a lawyer right there involved in our webinars, things of that nature, y'all. I can just tell you, if you're looking something, y'all, this is it. And Easy One Up ain't going to compare to it. Power Lead Systems, much as I love the company, is how I make my capture sales pages, things like that. There's not a chance comparing that to this. The best owner I've ever seen, Paul Stevenson, just stands out head and shoulders above anybody else. All right, y'all. With that being said, if you are ready to come into Exitus Elite, and you're ready for me to put your first member in for you, at the G1000, G2000, unlock a 3-generation bonus train and give it to you. Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File, send you the emails and stuff, even letting you copy the email to give you your downline. So you ain't got to, and look, brand yourself, y'all, every step of the way, y'all. I'm telling you, this is what I highly suggest you doing as well. It's what my videos a lot of the time are talking about. So if you're ready to do this business, y'all, and take something seriously to hopefully really actually change your life this time in 2022, contact me right now. Go ahead and click down below. Go ahead and check out my the actual sales page itself. And with that being said, y'all, I look forward to seeing you on the team. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.